Hello there. So I have set up my project and I've named it as practice, and the name of the file is twitter underscore login.py. So as you have guessed, so we will be learning about how to log in our Twitter account using Python and Selenium. So it's quite easy. We just need to fill a simple form of sign in, and I'm considering that you have your account set up already. So let's do that. First of all, I will open a browser and visit twitter.com. So yeah, this is the home page. And now we just want to log in. Okay, so this is how a normal Twitter login page should look like. What I will do is I will copy this URL and add it in my file. First of all, let me import Selenium. So from Selenium, import WebDrivers, and from selenium.webdrivers.common.keys import keys. Now what are the use of these files? As we have learned earlier, WebDriver allows us to basically interface between a browser and our script. So driver is equals to webdriver.firefox. I will be using Firefox, so that's why. You can also go with Chromium or Internet Explorer as you wish. Now to visit our page, that is twitter.com/login, I will simply use driver.get, and inside our get function it takes a parameter that is a URL. Instead of passing the hard-coded value, what I will do is I will create a variable here. So the login URL is equals to, this is our login URL, and I will just pass the variable here. So whenever in future, if we want to change the URL for, let's consider a hypothetical scenario that Twitter changes the URL /login to /sign-in. So this is a new URL. Instead of checking where we used this URL, we just simply need to come here and just replace this value here, and all other instances or all other references will change automatically. So that's the benefit. Now once we are at the Twitter login page, we can basically grab the elements, and the elements I'm talking about is this phone, email or username, and second is this password. Now one question may arise, so what about this login button? So basically, if you enter any values here, let me just add some dummy username and a password here, and if I press enter, it will get auto submitted. Okay, although it is a wrong password, that's no issue. But as you can see, if we press enter at the password, it is gonna submit our form, and that is what we wanted, right? So let's do that. And to grab elements, we will be using some specific fields. First of all, we need to use the inspect tool to basically check the element code. So I will just simply select this option and hover to this input field. And as you can see, this input field has some parameters like name, type, or autocorrect and other stuff. As you can see, there is no ID parameter, and we are now unable to basically fetch this field or grab this field with the help of ID. But I can see one thing, there is a name parameter here, and I will just simply copy this value. So name is session and then a square bracket, username underscore or underscore email and then a square bracket. So we can use this to grab this element, and let's do that. So input email is equals to, and to grab an element we know the method find element by name. the second method. Then we need to pass the name, and the name is here session, username or email. Similarly, we can grab the password field as well. So input password is equals to similarly driver.find element by name, and here we need to grab this password. Okay, so here we go, we got the password field as well, and the name is session square bracket password and square bracket. So let's put that here. Okay, great. So we got the email field and the password field. Now it's time to enter our username and password. Now simply you can use a single command, that is input email dot send keys. Now this function basically takes a parameter. You can pass string, you can pass some keys as well, that is possible. So now we want to send our username. For example, I choose dummy user, and then similarly I can use input password dot send keys, dummy password. And now what you can do, you just simply need to press enter on the password field. So to press enter, we can use this keys here, the library we imported. So send keys, and here to press enter we can simply use keys dot return. Return or enter both are same. And now if we run this program, obviously it is going to give us an error that the username and password does not match, it is invalid, but the whole scenario is to explain how it works. So automatically the details were filed and the form was submitted. That's what we wanted. Now let's talk about how to securely enter your username and password. If you enter your username and password here, and for some reason if you need to share this file, your username and password is going to be public, or any other user will know that your credentials. So how to secure that, or at least abstract that? To do that, we can simply create a new file. So I will simply create a new Python file and name it as creds, which is short for credentials. And here I will create a class credentials, and here username is equals to, I will add my username, so it will be cool underscore 007 underscore, and here I will add my password, and I'm gonna basically hide this. So okay, great. So I have created this file username and password, and it is gonna store my username and password. I will simply import that file here from creds, import credentials, and I can simply access my username and password now with credentials.username and credentials.password. It is that much simple. And now if I want to share my file or my code with anyone, I can simply share this very file, Twitter underscore login, and my password and username will be saved. Now let's execute and let's log into our program. Let's log into our Twitter platform. Okay, great. You are successfully logged into your account. So great. This was it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.